Hey there, I'm coming to you from my bathroom today because we're talking all about how to save money on bath products. Not only is making your own bath products a lot cheaper than buying them from the store, but it's a lot of fun. If you are bored at home, this is something really cool to do with maybe your children or another family member or friend, and then you'll be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor in a very real way. I'm going to show you how to make everything from makeup removing facial cleansing pads to bubble bath, lip balm, bath bombs, and more. And the best part is we're going to use simple ingredients that you likely already have kicking around at home in your cupboard anyway. We're gonna keep it easy and simple. Alrighty everyone, my name is Jen and welcome to the channel. I am super excited for this topic today, mostly because baths and anything that involves pampering myself is likely one of my favorite things. I mean, who doesn't like to pamper themselves, right? You can see my soaker tub right back here with some of my favorite products sitting on my bath tray. I really do, at the end of a stressful day, love to have a nice bubble bath and just zone out. But sometimes you take a walk through like the Body Shop or Bath and Body Works and the price tag on a really nice bubble bath or lip balm can be just crazy. You want to indulge, you want to spoil yourself a little bit, but you can't afford it. So I started making a lot of my own products about 10 years ago, and through trial and error I have discovered some recipes I really love and I wanted to share with you, and also a few hacks. So let's get started and I'm going to show you my favorites. Okay, first we're going to make facial cleansing wipes. Whether you wear makeup or not, these are, I think, very handy for your nightly cleansing ritual. I'm not sure if you've ever noticed how expensive facial cleansing wipes are, but it's pretty crazy. The cheapest brand I can find at Walmart, it's still running me around $5 for just 25 facial wipes. But most brands, whether I'm getting Neutrogena, Clean & Clear, Oil of Olay, they're more like $8, $9, or $10 for 25 wipes, which to me, I mean, it's only a couple cents worth of product, and that is a really steep price to pay. So it's totally worth it to make some yourself. I'm gonna show you 3 different ways, and you can choose what's best for you. First, and I think this is the easiest, most user-friendly method, is to take a roll of paper towels. Now I have the kind that has more of the small strip, like a Selecta-size paper towels, just because I like the smaller strips better, but use whatever you have on hand. Then take a bread knife, whether it is manual like mine or electric, and saw that paper towel roll clear in half. So you're going to have kind of a rough end where you cut it and the straight end on the other side. Now take the inside of that roll out. To do this first method, you're going to need to have a container or a canister that will fit this paper towel roll in it. So this is a canister set. We have stainless steel, which I love because it doesn't stain. And what you're going to do is put your paper towel roll inside the canister, and then you're going to mix up the following: 2 cups of water, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and about 20 drops of your favorite essential oil. I like lavender because it's calming at night. Now, a word to the wise, if you have sensitivities or allergies to essential oils, just leave that out. It's totally fine. This does not need to be a scented product. Whisk that together and then pour it over top of the paper towels that are in your canister. Rough side down, because that's what's going to absorb all the liquid. Within about 10 minutes, this entire roll is going to absorb that liquid and it's ready to use. So all you're going to do is store this in your bathroom, and then when you need to cleanse your face at the end of the night, you simply take one out of the middle of this roll, tear it off, and use. When you are using a facial cleansing towel, you don't have to rinse or wash your face afterwards. This actually wipes everything off and cleans it just fine without rinsing. And if you didn't already know, olive oil is actually pretty amazing for your skin, and it takes off makeup so well and is very good for your eyes if they are more sensitive. I also have a little tip here for those of you who have babies at home. This is the exact same recipe and method I used for baby wipes when I was raising my little ones. It was so much cheaper than buying baby wipes from the store, and I found it was really good on their sensitive skin. So if you've got babies at home, give this a try. All right, method number 2 for facial cleansing wipes is to simply take your cut in half paper towel roll and tear the pieces off one by one, folding them together and stuff them in a wide mouth mason jar. This is going to take up less space in your cupboard, and it's really user friendly because you don't have to pull and tear each night. All of these towelettes will be folded, ready for you to use already in the jar. And then you're going to take the exact same recipe for the liquid mix, pour it in, give your jar a shake. This will compress the paper towels down, and you can add even more to it and shake it up again. So there you go, you've got over a month's worth of cleansing facial towels without the big price tag. Now my third method is for those of you who want to be more eco-friendly. Maybe you don't want to use a disposable wipe every time. By the way, paper towels are compostable, and this recipe is definitely compostable. So no need to throw these in the garbage when you're done. You can definitely pop them in your compost bin, and it's going to be just fine for the earth. Anyway, maybe you don't want to use paper towels for whatever reason. You can definitely do this with reusable cloths. So I simply fold mine up, put it in a glass container that's not going to absorb smell or liquid, and again, pour the same liquid recipe of water, olive oil, and essential oils over top of those cloths. Give it a shake, and there I have a beautiful cleansing cloth. Maybe you just want to make these if you're having some friends over for a spa night and you want something that's just like extra special for your friends to have. I mean, this is a great idea. And then when you're done wiping your face with that cloth, throw it in the wash it with your regular laundry, and reuse again and again. Woo! I am having so much fun. If you are liking this video so far, don't forget to pop that like button and let me know. Now, maybe you're not the type that likes a facial cleansing cloth. There are 5 girls in my household, and some of them are in different camps. Some of them love a facial wipe. Some of them just want a facial soap that they can scrub with their hands and then rinse their face and dry after. So I have a recipe for that too. That is a very gentle cleanser for your face that's not going to cause acne, that's going to keep you clean, fresh, and beautiful. So all you need here are some simple baby products. This recipe I'm about to make only costs a couple cents. So take 2 teaspoons of baby shampoo or baby soap, 2 tablespoons of water, 2 tablespoons of baby oil, and a half a cup of olive oil. So this is an olive oil facial cleanser. And despite what you might think, olive oil is not going to cause you breakouts if you're prone to them. I know it seems like it's got oil, so it would, but I find quite the opposite. So take all of those ingredients, and you're going to either put them in a blender or use an immersion blender like I have here, and that's going to mix it together really well so that it doesn't separate in your squirt bottle. And then using a funnel, pour that liquid into a little squirt container. I have these little silicone travel bottles I like to use for this. And don't worry, you don't need to keep this refrigerated. It's going to keep in your cupboard just fine for months actually. When you go to use it, it only takes a little bit on your hand to do your whole face. Now, when we compare price-wise, the ingredients for this are costing like maybe 25 cents. When you compare that to a high-end facial cleanser or just a run-of-the-mill facial cleanser that's gonna cost you anywhere from $10 to $30 a bottle, I mean, whoa, the savings are pretty huge, and it's worth trying it out. So give it a try if you're on a strict budget and trying to save a buck. Let's switch gears here. We're going to make lip balm. There are a few simple ingredients, the first one being beeswax. Now you can buy beeswax pellets at your health food store or even grocery stores. I bought a huge brick of beeswax years ago, and it lasts forever, and I simply grate shavings off of it using a cheese grater, and it has lasted me through so many batches of lip balm you have no idea, and I still have so much left on this brick. So you're going to put in a pot 1 tablespoon of beeswax pellets or shavings, 2 tablespoons of whatever oil you have on hand. I'm using almond oil. You can definitely use coconut oil or olive oil as well. Then you're going to add 1 tablespoon of shea butter. Shea butter is on pretty much any shelf, whether it's a Walmart or health food store where they are selling moisturizer products. You can usually buy 100% shea butter. I got lucky, and my husband's aunt brought this back from Africa with her. She lives in Africa, and this is shea butter that the local women made themselves in her area, and it is amazing. So put those all in a small pan and melt them together until your liquid is clear. Then you're going to add about 10 drops of essential oil. This is totally up to you what you would like to use. I'm using peppermint today because, especially in the winter, I love a good peppermint lip balm. It just feels healing and tingly. There's something about it. And then you're simply going to pour this liquid into either empty plastic lipchap cylinders or a jar. I'm using a jar. I mean, it's probably easier to use a lipchap cylinder that you can just turn up and put on, but putting it in a jar is easy also, and I just kind of dig my finger in there or my fingernail to get it out and put it on, and it works great. Before I go any further, I did want to let you all know that I actually have another video where I made all of my favorite recipes for homemade cleaning products. Similar to the things I'm making today, they use all things that you have at home already, and it saves you so much money. So if you would like to check out my homemade cleaning products video, I will link it up above in the description box below for you to watch when you're done this one. Next, bubble bath. Okay, a lot of us buy really expensive bubble baths, and I do too. I get them as gifts all the time. I love a good bubble bath. But if money is tight, did you guys know how easy it is to make your own and how cheap it is? It's amazing. Take a container that's going to hold about 4 cups. I have a 1 quart mason jar that holds about that amount right here. I want you to fill it half full with dishwashing soap. You can use a natural dishwashing soap that's clear. That might make this bubble bath look prettier. I just have a lemon dish soap at home, so that's what I'm using today. To that, you're gonna get out your baby oil again and add a 1/4 cup of baby oil. If you don't have baby oil on hand, glycerine works really well too. To that, add 1 tablespoon of sugar, and again, some essential oils, as long as your skin isn't too sensitive to them. I'm gonna use lavender today. Once you have that all together, give it a real big shake to mix the ingredients. Now, if this is going to sit on your shelf for a while, maybe before your bath, you're gonna give it another shake again because it could separate the ingredients a bit. I find that it leaves my skin very soft, very moisturized, and depending on what essential oils I use, I mean, it just puts me in a great mood. Once again, way cheaper than the drugstore alternative. And the next product I want to share with you is one of my favorites, and that is a good sugar scrub. This is not only one I love to use on myself, but it's really fun to give away as a gift as well. In the wintertime, a sugar scrub is just great for the soles of my feet, let me tell you. So much dry skin going on, and a sugar scrub works great for this. The ingredients are simple. Half a cup of white granulated sugar, half a cup of either coconut oil, almond oil, or olive oil, and 10 to 15 drops of your favorite essential oil. You could also add a few drops of food coloring if you'd like, but today I'm just leaving mine natural and white. Give that jar a real good shake. This recipe fits in about a 1 cup jam jar size. And if you're giving it away as a gift, how easy just to pop a bow on there, maybe a label on the top, and that makes a great gift for a neighbor, a teacher, or maybe a stocking stuffer. As I'm making this sugar scrub, I'd love to know who of you watching, are you a shower person or a bath person? I know everyone is different. Some people are strictly baths, that's probably me. Some people only shower, some people are a bit of both. I do find a sugar scrub works with whether you're doing a bath or a shower. So yeah, let me know in the comments below, which are you, team shower or team bath? Well, I hope you all had fun creating with me today. The recipes for every single thing I made are in the description box below. And if you try one out, let me know what you think. Come back and leave a comment, or maybe you have a homemade bath product recipe you want to share with everybody. Leave it in the comments below. This is a really cool community to be able to chat back and forth about stuff like that. And here are some of those videos I shared about earlier if you would like to watch them and keep learning how to live on less. And if you haven't yet, make sure you're subscribed. I would just love to have you. YouTube is just one of those cool places where you can have friendships with people from all over the world that maybe you normally would never have known about. So please do subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. For the least, this is Jen.